There is a place on Earth where outsiders are not welcomed. This place is so dangerous, the government itself tells you not to go there. This is North Sentinel Island, home to the Sentinelese, a tribe that has lived completely isolated for over 60,000 years. They are one of the last uncontacted people remained on this planet. And history shows us that it could be really a bad idea trying to break that no contact. We're not talking about an ex. We're talking about a tribe that would literally kill you if you try to get on their island. And I will be telling you a few stories of when people thought that they were different and they're gonna try to communicate with these people who are obviously not willing to communicate with any outsiders, and the stories ended badly. Hi everyone, and welcome back to yet a new YouTube video on my channel. Today we will be talking about the North Sentinel Island. The Sentinelese have lived on the North Sentinel Island, Bengal Bay, for over 60,000 years. The archaeologists believe that the Sentinelese arrived before any other human beings at the Andaman Islands. The tribe has since remained untouched and did not have any contact with outsiders, and when people tried, they faced death. The population is estimated between 50 and 400 people, but there is no certain number because nobody was able to approach them yet. Whenever someone approaches their coast, they are always faced with fire arrows and chased out. If they set a foot on that island, they will definitely have to face death. Anthropologists were trying to study them for decades from afar, and whenever they would try to leave gifts on the shores, on the coast of the island, the people replied by setting them on fire. They don't want gifts, obviously. I think they don't like gifts. Despite decades of attempts of peaceful contact, obviously everyone failed. These people, they want to be alone. Leave them alone. But I'm not gonna lie, it's like I want to leave them alone, but at the same time I'm curious. I want to see how they are living and what languages they speak, or like I just want to know what they do on a normal day. It sounds cool, right? But I'm scared they're gonna kill me, so I'm not gonna risk it. And in November 2018, the world learned just how dangerous it could be trying to approach the Sentinelese who just want us to leave them alone. John Allen Cho was a 26-year-old man who studied Christianity for months. He studied the Bible. He wanted to go to the island and teach the people about his religion and convince the Sentinelese to convert to Christianity. Ignoring the Indian law that prevents anyone from being close to the island, he hired some fishermen to take him there. He used his journal to tell us about the reactions of the Sentinelese when they saw the boats, until he set foot on the island, which we'll get there very, very soon. Stop right now, I have something to tell you. My new YouTube channel, Unfiltered Sarah Talks, which is fully about healing, my healing journey and your healing journey. We can learn from each other. So you can go ahead and check the videos I made there. Maybe you'll find something that you actually feel. You find your feelings there. So if you are a feeler, I'm a feeler with feelers. So go check my new channel out. I love you. Go back to the video. According to his journal, the very first encounters were pretty tense. He claims that he tried to give them gifts and communicate with them through gestures, but they were very aggressive and started shooting arrows at him, at the boats, and wanting them to retreat. On his very final attempt, John set his foot on the island and he was faced by so many angry Sentinelese who started immediately shooting him with arrows. The fishermen came back without him and they said that they saw the tribe kill him and the body was never retrieved. Yet John's story was not the very first one. And John was not the very first person to try to communicate with the Sentinelese. This goes way back. The British colonial administration tried to reach the island in the 1800s, and they were met with arrows as well and had to retrieve. In the mid-20th century, so many people tried and made attempts for peaceful contact with the island, but at the same end, they were always faced with arrows on their ships, and they were forced to retrieve again and again and again. Even after the 2004 tsunami, the Sentinelese people were able to survive without any external aid. It just shows how advanced they are in their own ways. I'll give my opinion of that by the end of the video, but they just remained the same and they continued their lives and changed. Life on the North Sentinel Island is harsh but sustainable. The tribe relies entirely on the forest and the sea. They hunt with bows and arrows, they gather the fruits from their trees and fish along the coast. Sounds like a lovely life, actually. The researchers who were able to watch them from distance said that these people were very strong, and they said that the tribe is very skilled at surviving and defending their own island. The Sentinelese people capture everyone's imagination and curiosity because, believe it or not, they are still living the way we used to live thousands of years ago. It's like seeing our past right in front of us. It's like two completely different timelines living in the same time zone. They are still untouched by the modern civilization. No technology, no nothing. They do not even have agriculture. They don't have like lands. Isn't that cool? Actually, I've never lived on an island or like a city where it was on an island or something like that, but I would love to, even though I'm a little bit scared and I can't swim. But like, it just sounds so magical. It's giving me Moana vibes. You know, they only fish from the coast, they eat the coconut from the trees, and they're just happy and very thankful. And I bet that in the movie Moana, if someone just showed up and they speak a different language and they're trying to like explore your land and you don't want them to, I think he wouldn't allow them in, right? I think that's just how humans work. It's like when someone tries to get into your house, you're gonna get aggressive and like, excuse me, you cannot get in here. So yeah, what was that? I'm sorry about that. That was not me. So yeah, what do you think? For me, I think this is so fascinating. If these people ever give the tiniest chance to someone to go and see the way they live in, I'd be the first. I'll try to live the same way they do. I wouldn't have my phone or cameras with me. But wait. Yeah, I don't think they will allow me to do that, right? It's like at the same time, I want to like share my experience online, but I don't think they will allow me to bring anything, you know, from the modern world. But even with that, it would be so cool. I'd use a journal. I'd journal about it. Just if you ever, yeah, I mean, they're probably not watching me, so I look pretty dumb right now. I'll just end this video here. I love you so much, you guys. Tell me what you think about this story. Please subscribe because I'm trying to reach 100 million subscribers. You never subscribe to me.